I mean, I
anticipate the next episode of this series maybe be like January, February.
Yeah,
possibly.
there's going to be a lot of concrete going down.
Yeah. Well, we're back. I'm back. A little bit sooner than expected, since the last video of this series. But today, the 16th of December, Universal Great Britain has been officially confirmed. Planning permission has been given. The green light, and the park can go ahead with construction very, very soon. Yeah. Time for the intro. Welcome back to the best series in the UK, Universal Great Britain, here on Coastal Central. I need to change some of the stuff actually on this because some of it still says Theme Park Thrills. Anyway, that's completely irrelevant. Welcome back to the new series. Well, it's not a new series. Welcome back to this series, where this is a very big episode, arguably the biggest episode in the series so far. I don't know, the other one where with the concept art, when we saw that for the very first time, might be a little bit more important. But this is very important out of nowhere really, or I certainly wasn't expecting it today. But planning permission for Universal Great Britain in Bedford has been given. So if we go back about 8 months, I think it was, obviously we had sort of Universal like set their plans and what they wanted to do on the site in Bedford, and it obviously involved a theme park, the concept art which I put on the screen, and we had like the government say that they were supporting it, and you know the plans were to build a theme park and everything like that, but they still had to go through the process of like planning permission, and something else, I can't remember what it was, like a public consultation I think, for it. So as much as we knew what they wanted to do, it was official that they wanted to build a theme park and it was very likely to go ahead, it wasn't like fully like granted like planning permission, all of that, but now it is. So I've got a little thing to read, like a letter. I'll put it on the screen and I'll read it out in a second, which sort of confirms that this can go ahead. We also have a little sort of time scale of when construction could start, so I'll get into that in a minute. This will just be a short episode, so yeah, I'll cut the camera quickly and then we'll read this letter that has been sort of released today. So you can see the letter on your screen now. I'll read it out quickly, obviously you can read it as well. Dear Mohammed, whoever that is, I'm writing to inform you that the Town and Country Planning Entertainment Resort Complex in Bedford, special development order has been laid before Parliament and will come into force on the 12th of January 2026. So remember that date, I'll get into that in a minute. The order was laid following requests from Universal Destinations and Experiences that I grant planning permission for the development of the entertainment resort complex at Kempston Hardwick in Bedford. So there, in that sentence, basically saying planning permission for the park goes ahead. The order grants planning permission for the entertainment resort complex and associated development at the former Brickworks and neighbouring land at Kempston Hardwick in Bedford. The site is around 236 hectares, and the project would include theme park, visitor accommodation, retail, dining, sports, which is interesting, sports, and conference facilities, and associated landscaping and utility infrastructure. It would also provide improvements to the travel network, including new entrances and exits from the A421, a bigger train station on the Thameslink Midland Main Line at Wixham, and upgrades to Manor Road and other local roads. that is mainly it. It says about it's expected to attract between 8.5 and 12 million visitors a year, and contribute a lot to the UK's visitor economy and sort of tourism, which of course we already knew that. So yeah, that's a letter that has come out today on the 16th of December to Mohammed from Steve Reed. It says something at the top, House of Commons in London. So obviously this is very, very high up. And this has got like a special planning permission I saw on a video. I can't remember what video it was. I think it might be Digital Dan's video. No, Coaster Talk maybe. Saying like it's got like special permission from the government, not just like the local sort of authority in Bedford, but from the government, because obviously this is such a big project. That basically this can't be stopped now. Like this is happening. Like I said before that, it was very likely, and had the backing from the government, but it wasn't officially granted with permission. But now from that letter, as you can see, it is. So I'll move on to that date that I said about and what that means for the project. Now, so obviously it says, what does it say? Planning permission for the development can come into force on the 12th of January 2026. So obviously that's in just under a month, about 3 and a bit weeks probably. Let's see when it is actually. So obviously into the new year. Let's have a look on here. 12th. Monday the 12th. So that is I don't know why I'm deep in it, to be honest. 4 weeks this 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 weeks this Monday. Yeah. So not too long basically. And that basically means that they can start construction from that day, from the 12th of January. And like I said, this is like special sort of planning permission for massive projects like this, which basically means once that date comes around, they can basically just crack on with what they want. Obviously, they wouldn't be starting with like massive roller coasters or anything like that. There'll be more groundwork, pipe works, all of that. Be a lot of digging upland to start with for the first few months. I just want to get in actually. 12th of January is when they can start construction. Whether or not they will is another thing. I imagine they'll probably get going with it fairly quickly, but that's not guaranteed. But yeah, basically probably sometime in like early mid-January they'll hopefully start sort of doing major construction on this site. As I said, it won't be like buildings or coasters, it'll be more just groundwork, but still it'll be very exciting to see main construction actually starting on this theme park in Bedford. So when this construction starts, as I say, it's been mainly groundwork to start with probably, I assume, and then going into like the next few months is when we'll see more exciting stuff being built really. I wouldn't imagine to see any rides or coasters being built until maybe a couple of years before the park opens probably, so maybe we're looking at maybe 2029 for that, maybe 28 if we're lucky, but obviously yeah, quite a while. This is not a short process, but I'm sure it will fly by. So yeah, that's just very exciting. Obviously, this is the biggest theme park that the UK has ever seen, arguably that Europe's has ever seen as well, and it's going to be literally 2 hours away from where me and Josh live. It's just amazing really, and to know it's going to start being built probably in January is incredible, and we'll be down the site sort of every now and then to start with, see construction, but obviously over the months and the years we'll go down like more often when exciting stuff is being done, like coasters for example. I think we'll maybe try and get down there before construction starts, because I imagine we'll be more limited for where we can go when the main construction starts, so it'd be good if we could get down there before the 12th, which we probably try and do over the Christmas season. Do a video from that as well, of course. But yeah, that's basically it really for this episode. Not loads, obviously I have just filmed an episode before this, so go and check that one out if you haven't. But yeah, I thought I'd have to do a quick video about this, because basically it's happening. Like, this is the biggest theme park in Europe, and it's just been confirmed. and construction can start very, very soon. So yeah, really exciting. We're following the construction. We'll probably be back with another video in a month's time or so if they start construction in January. But yeah, until then, stay tuned for other videos on the channel. But drop in the comments your thoughts on all of this exciting news. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. But that's it from me. The next video, hopefully have Josh back. Obviously I thought, you know, I just film a video. He couldn't come today. But I thought I need to film one and get it posted. So yeah, hopefully next video we'll be back together doing whatever. But yeah, we'll see you all in the next video. But that's it from me, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.